Women are finally waking up and realizing what men really want. Some sloppy toppy and peace and quiet. We're simple creatures. I got a banger from Modern Women Archives. Let's get straight into it.
I have said it once, and I'll say it again.
Please do.
If you do not want your husband or your boyfriend to cheat,
give him sloppy toppy every morning. It's really that simple. Chat, can we all agree? Put a 1 in the chat. Do you guys agree with that one? I feel like we're pretty unanimous in this movement here.
It's very simple what you need to do. Here are the 5 things, guys. Initiate intimacy. Don't make your man beg. Okay? I mean, every day. Number 2, make sure there is a home-cooked meal on the table. If you guys don't live together, that's fine. You could bring him over some food to his house. Number 3.
She's winning so far.
Clean.
Yes.
Clean the house.
Please.
Pop over to his house. Surprise him. Clean his house.
Right, that's sexy right there.
Number 4. Do his laundry.
Oh.
It is such a...
You doing my laundry is like foreplay. Don't get me started.
Easy thing to do and could go a long way. Number 5. When he gets...
Show you something that can go a long way.
Home, give him some peace and quiet. The last thing he wants is a chick that is nagging at him.
Facts.
Complaining. Asking him to do things that you know he's not going to want to do.
I love this chick. Love it. W's for her. I boiled this down to 3 things. What do men really want, right? We want a full stomach, an empty nutsack, and some peace and quiet. Shibbanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a freaking t-shirt. That's what we want as men. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. All those other things she listed are great. I love that list. A little long. Don't want the ladies forgetting the list. You know how it is when you guys go to the grocery store, you be forgetting stuff. I'm just kidding. Cass's mind is like a steel trap. She don't forget nothing, which is awful for me. Need to get her a golden plunger because she keeps bringing up old. But it seems like a lot of women now are starting to realize this woman's a little bit older. I would assume, at least. She's starting to figure it out. Men are simple creatures. But in the dating market, in chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. In the dating market, men have to understand women to be able to sleep with them, but women do not have to understand men to sleep with them. Men have to be very in tune with the women's psyche and the female psyche to be able to swoon her and to maybe even smush. Women don't have that same predicament. Women don't have to understand men. Men have to understand women pretty much completely to be able to pull them. But chat, put a 1 in the chat. Do you agree with that, or am I way off base there?
So give him some peace and quiet. It's very simple, ladies. If you want to keep your man happy, do those 5 things. Problem solved.
It's not
But are these women going to listen? Probably not. They're probably not going to listen. They're probably going to say, I know what a man wants, and I know what a man should want. See, this is the biggest problem I've seen with a lot of the modern dating, like a lot of the modern women in the dating market right now, is they tell men what they should want instead of listening. That is so ridiculous. Imagine that's like, you know, you telling your heart surgeon how to do your freaking heart surgery. Hey, actually, buddy, you're going to need the scalpel. You're going to need to cut my rib cage open, and then you're going to need to crack that sternum, you know, and then you're going to need to operate on my heart. Don't cut the aortic valve, though. Like, can you imagine that? Somebody that's an expert in what they want and what they know what to do, and, you know, like, they're an expert, and you're telling them how to do their job. That's essentially what it is when women are telling men what they should want. Don't tell us what we should want. Listen, we tell you what we want, and ladies, here's the easiest thing. Just become that. Become it. It's not difficult. It's very easy. Become it. Women, you've told us as men what we need to be. 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 inches, 6 figures. We know what you ladies want. And so if you don't hit those requirements, us as guys, we got to get a little more crafty. You're not really tall. You can be in good shape and have money. You're not in really good shape and you're not tall. You can also just have a buck ton of money. There's always a way for a guy, but as ladies, we tell you, fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, no kids, quaint, uplifting, elegant, empathetic, natural, and nurturing. Shibbanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a freaking t-shirt. We tell you this stuff, ladies, but you don't listen. If women just listened, they would be in happy relationships, but they don't. But there's base women like this everywhere. Here's another chick. This is like a country girl. Good old country girl. She got the little hat on, belt buckle. I bet her name's like Stacy or something.
Let me explain something. If my man doesn't like it, then I'm not doing it.
Oh, hallelujah.
Let me rewind. If my man does not like it, then I'm not doing it.
I love it. I love it. See, most women see this boundary as an insecurity, but I'll beg the question. What's more secure? A man that sets a boundary and risks losing a woman? Or a man that sets no boundaries and says, baby, do whatever you want, it's okay. You can just do anything. Don't worry about me at all. I would say the man who is more secure is the guy that sets the boundary and says, hey, this is a line in the sand. You should not do this, because it's men's biological nature to want to protect women. Women are a protected class. Us as men, we protect these women. Why not just listen sometimes? What I don't get a lot of times with these modern women too is like, they've had 300 arguments with their friends, with their boyfriend, and they've been right every single time.
Stupid.
Really? You're 300-0 in arguments? Come on.
Stop the cap.
And I know some of the younger generation might be screaming right now.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But hear me out. That's my man.
Oh, yes.
That's my heart and soul. My best friend. He is my partner. We are in this together forever.
Love it.
And I don't know where it got lost.
Feminism.
But your partner, spouse, husband, wife, they're supposed to be up here, above almost everything else.
And also, it's been, I feel like, the death of religion. Like, people just aren't as religious as they used to be. When you don't have a hierarchy of religion or something like that, it's like, what's the greater purpose? You're just serving your own selfish needs.
Including yourself. So I know that if he doesn't want me to do something, he has a good reason for it. And I know that he has my best interest at heart.
Love
just like I do for him. So I can be independent, opinionated, and be my own woman while still respecting and listening to my man. That's all there is to it.
This makes perfect.
I love it. I love it. These are the women that stay married forever. And she kind of had us in the first half chat. We'll keep it a buck. And the nose ring, the tattoos, I was like, ruh-roh, Scooby-Doo. Like, what is going on here, mate? Like, she could have lost us, but very based, very conservative. I love it.
I'm probably going to lose some followers over this, and oh well. My husband is right all of the time.
Oh, Shibananaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Just love hearing it come out of a woman's mouth, just the way she flapped her gums to make those beautiful words. We love it.
Yeah, you heard me say it. He is right all of the time.
I love it.
I don't mean just like, oh, he was right about something small or this or that. No, he is right about everything. When I was talking about quitting my job back in November, December, and I was so against it, he talked me into it, basically. He was my voice of reason. He is always my voice of reason. That man knows better. He knows so much more than people give credit. It does not have to be anything big. It could be a small situation, but that man is always right all of the time. I don't hear any females saying that on this platform.
You ain't gonna hear that, honey. They say the opposite. Men are always wrong. They're dumb. That's what it is. Men ain't nothing. Like, that's what you're hearing. You're never hearing any woman that's like revering her man. This is an anomaly.
Or any platform for that matter.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hear it.
They don't say it because...
Yeah, you're not gonna hear it, honey. Like, there's no way you're gonna hear any woman talk about this, because women don't want to, like, they don't want to say this stuff.
Husband and my teammate and my life partner and my ride or die, because that man has a lot of really great values. He has a lot of really good life experiences. Granted, he's a 32-year-old operator in the same area that he grew up in.
A good old boy.
He's been through a lot of stuff. And I take into account everything that man has been through and everything that his heart and his mind have been through. Give your man more credit.
It's a shame there are...
Dude, I love it. I love this chick. She's so great. This is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff that if we get back to this, we start building more nuclear families. People start having more kids. People start putting family over monetary things. I feel like when we get closer to this ideology of women, men will take that leadership role and have no problems standing on the front lines for these women. But sadly, a lot of these women are just independent, don't need no man. I don't need a man. I'll just get a cat. Or maybe a dog. Maybe start a petting zoo there. Let the little mini horses crap in my living room. But you never know. But Loki, what's going on back there, dude? Are you sick of this? You know why? It's because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Boy, y'all know what time it is. Maybe country's not my calling. Can we get some freeze in the chat here? Loki. Free. Oh gosh, don't eat the freaking camera, dude.
Brother,
I don't know, I can't remember who sent the chicken jerky, but shout out to you, brother, man. I say it was Doug, maybe? I don't know, I get mixed up. I'll check the P.O. box later on this week. I promise, I pinky promise, guys. It's just been so busy. It's so busy. God. But for real though, my dildo, he really likes the chicken jerky. Let's get into the Discord and see what some of you filthy animals have for me.
Hey babe,
Yeah.
why do men make the greatest cooks?
Why do men make the greatest cooks?
Why are men the greatest cooks?
Why are men the greatest? Michael, is this a dirty joke?
I would never tell a dirty joke.
Michael, why are men the best cooks?
Men are the best cooks because with just 2 eggs and 1 sausage,
Oh no.
they can fill a woman's belly for up to 9 months.
No.
You feeling hungry, baby?
You know, that's why they say women belong in the kitchen, because they've already got milk and eggs. You know what I'm saying? What else do you need, boy? What else do you need? I think we've seen this clip, haven't we?
I would much prefer the idea of being with a man who doesn't have everything and working with him and building with him so that he gets everything.
Oh, yeah.
And that he becomes everything he wants to be, with me by his side and with me supporting and helping him. That idea is so much more attractive to me, and that idea is so much more appealing to me than me just going after a guy who already has everything. Because why on earth should I feel like I deserve that? What would make me deserve that more than any other person?
Wow.
And that's a mindset that I think a lot of women are missing nowadays. Women, it's not about you, okay? It's about your relationship. And your relationship is about you and your partner.
This goes back to the peasant and the king options that women have, right? So ladies, you have 1 or 2 options when it comes to getting with a man. You meet a man who's a peasant, you're also a peasant. You guys build a good life together. You build a kingdom, he becomes a king, you become a queen, and you reap the rewards of your spoils. Yes. Beautiful, right? Or you go find another king and then become a princess, right? You find a king, you become a princess, and then you have to share him amongst a bunch of other concubines. Because ladies, if you didn't help him earn it, then you don't earn his loyalty. If a man goes out there and earns it all by himself, why would he owe you any loyalty? You didn't stay down with him when he was nobody. That's why I owe Cass my loyalty. When we first met, dude, she was the breadwinner. She was making way more money than me. She was a nurse. I was a struggling musician in Austin, Texas. The band's gonna make it, baby. The band's gonna make it.
Stupid.
The band didn't make it. The band did not make it. In fact, the band didn't make it very far at all. It stayed in Austin. It died in Austin. But Cass held me down through those years. That way and then she supported me getting back in the corporate world. And then eventually we got to a point where now she's a stay-at-home mom and she doesn't have to work. But it came full circle for her. Whereas a lot of women would have just nexted me because, oh, he's broke. He ain't got a job. But Cass stayed down for me. That's why she deserves it.
Men are very simple creatures. I know that men do not respond well to...
Okay, yeah, to nagging. Okay, we've seen that clip. Sorry, chat. Sometimes I get a little mixed up with these. Why my mom wants my wife gone? What is this all about? Okay.
She don't do anything in the kitchen. I know it's 2025, but it's still a woman's role to provide for her family and her husband.
Who told you that? The guy on the Quaker Oats jar?
Your opinion's not wanted,
you should get rid. She's not. She's got you under her thumb. And
so that works for you then, did it? When Dad divorced you as well, because you weren't getting in the kitchen.
I see you've been in the kitchen lately, fella. Because you just cooked her.
Because not bringing your dad up into this conversation has nothing to do with.
Well, maybe you need to get into the kitchen more then.
What she really needs to get is a grip.
I am in the kitchen. Providing for me on my own, because I'm on my own now because your dad left, but that's a different story.
Well, if it's a different story, then it's a prequel. How do you like them oats, Opal?
Dude, carrying a green flag or red flag. Oh my god. I'm not saying women gotta be in the kitchen, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, she sure does look good when she's in there. I ain't even gonna lie to you, son. I'm not saying women gotta stay in there. But dadgurm, do they look good when they are in there? There ain't, chat, put one in the chat if you agree. There ain't nothing sexier than a woman, at least for Cass, like at least for me, in the kitchen, playing her R&B, playing the music she really likes in there, just vibing, singing along, and just whipping up a good meal. And then she goes, "Baby, it's ready." So I tiptoe my big back self in there. Big back. I walk on over, I sit down, and then she sets that hot plate right down in front of me. I'm like, oh, snap, baby girl. My loins just got a little moist with that. Misa likes her, that's good. And then you start eating it. Really getting your big back on. Big back. And you start tasting all that love, and you're like, oh my God. But a whole lot of love in this, didn't you? Yes, I did. I hope you enjoy it. That's the one that really gets me right there. I hope it's good. When you know it's good. I'm sitting there. It's all over my face at this point. It's in my lap. It's on my t-shirt. It's everywhere. We've truly lost our way. Because women these days ain't gonna do it. What is this? Oh yeah, I found this on Twitter. What in the... These BBLs killing y'all.
What's your age?
Mine, 38.
43. And how long you been together?
5 months. I feel like 5 years though.
Yeah, that's rude, but yeah, no, it does. Feels like 10 years.
Why does she look like a cat? These women with all this plastic surgery, they start to turn into felines.
But being that you're 38 and you're 42, is this relationship leading towards marriage, or is it just for the long haul?
He's like, I'm blowing her back out. Let's keep it a buck.
I would answer, I hope it is, because, yeah, I do love him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm proposing to her soon. She changed my life.
Yeah.
She changed my life, literally. The way she loved me is way different than any other woman ever loved me. It's not about money, and I'm very successful. I'm a 7-figure entrepreneur.
You sure about that? I'm a 7-figure entrepreneur, but it's not about money. A woman that looks like that, it's not about money.
Stop the cap. So it ain't about money, it's not about luxury, it's not about none of that. She loved me for...
Bro, you're in Miami. This woman is a fifth plastic. Fifth of her, but you throw her in the ocean, she's floating. Talking about it ain't money, boy.
Me.
So being that you're the breadwinner as the man, does that mean that you pay for everything in this relationship?
I pay for everything. It ain't no 50-50.
Sometimes I pay for stuff. I pay for a meal now and then.
Here and there, she may pay for
but
something.
He pays for everything. Yeah, I think he should. He's my husband.
It's not all about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a better position. So I'm going to pay for the majority of the things. Like, if she had it, she'd do the same thing. You know what I mean? So...
100%.
Stop the cap.
Yeah.
So if, God forbid, you lost every...
God, he's so delusional. This is what I call the financial simps. They believe they just lead with money. Once again, if you lead with money, she leaves with money, brother man.
Everything today, you would come in and step up, or?
Yes, 100% I still be there and pay for everything. Yeah, of course. I love him. I don't care if he's broke. I would never care. Maybe at first I would have, because I wanted to go into a relationship with someone quite successful, because I do well myself. But like, no, I don't give a damn if he lost everything. I love him so much, yeah.
Boy, you better stop, Loki. What kind of haberdashery is she talking about? Loki, all the way on your place. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're such a good freaking boy. Did you have a good time today?
I had a great time, Father. Any more treats for me?
No, not right now. You can't do it. You're becoming a big bag, brother.
Big bag, big bag.
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to go cop the new Ricky Sickle tee. How sick are these bad boys? The Loki free with the carrot. Shout out to Ricky Sickle, by the way. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Go to LeviNichs.com where you can book that. You can also book a one-on-one chat with me. It's in the link in the description below. Looks maxing advice, relationship advice, a reality check, whatever you guys need. I got your back like a chiropractor. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.